Hey guys, Todd here. Today we're going to install the Carhartt Super Dux seat covers from Covercraft on this 2021 Ford F-150 Super Crew. Now this is a similar installation to other applications, so make sure you're subscribed to our channel to stay up to date with all our latest content. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is remove the factory headrest. What we're going to do is we're going to squeeze on the tabs on the inside, lift it straight up. Next, we're going to find our passenger side Carhartt seat cover. Now, the way you tell is we do not have Covercraft written on the side. We do not have Seat Saver written on the side of the arms. So that's the passenger side. If you've got one that says Seat Saver written on the side, that's the driver's side cover. So what we're going to do is just simply take this thing and slip it over top of the seat. We're going to do the back first. Very loose fitting, so it just slides down in place. But we want to make sure that the headrest mounts come up through these holes. Next, we're going to fold this back. We're going to see here we've got three what they call pillows that are attached here, and then a strap. These two pillows and strap are going to fit between the seat back and the seat bottom, and this one is going to fit through on the side, and what that does is that just kind of holds it in place with some compression. Once those are in place, we're going to go ahead and stretch this over top of the seat bottom. And on this side over here, we also have another pillow that's going to tuck between the side of the seat cushion and the plastic frame down here. Okay, so now we're here at the back. Now, to make this a little easier, I did lean the seat forward. We're just going to run your hand along to the bottom of this edge here and kind of reach inside, and you can feel where that strap went. We're going to pull that strap through, make sure it's nice and snug, and then we're going to feed it up to the front. Now, also while we're back here, we can go ahead and take this portion. We've got a couple of Velcro tabs on the bottom. We'll pull it nice and tight and stick it to this carpeted area back here. Up here is the bottom edge of the front seat, and you'll notice you've got a buckle that's hanging down. What we're going to do is take our strap, make sure it's not obstructing anything underneath the seat, run it through the top hole as that buckle is hanging down, and then back through the bottom hole, and then we're going to pull it nice and tight. All right, now here is our headrest, and this is our headrest cover. Now for proper orientation, when you look at it, you've got the long end that looks kind of like a tail that actually goes towards the front of the headrest. So all we're going to do is we're going to slip this over top of the headrest. Again, this is a nice loose fit. Make sure that we've got all the seams kind of lined up. And then we're going to take that long end and stretch it back and tuck it underneath, and the Velcro will attach to itself. And then we're going to go ahead and reinsert it into the headrest mounts. Repeat the exact same process for the driver's side. Now we're working in the back seat. We're going to start with the passenger side seat bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of lift it up at a little bit of an angle. Here's the seat cover bottom, or the seat cover for the bottom. We're going to just kind of stretch it and hook it right over the edge of the seat. Want to make sure it stays nice and straight. So these are the holes that will give us access to our child safety restraint. And then we're going to take and fit all of this down between the seat back and the seat bottom. fold it all the way up. Now on the side, what we're going to notice is we've got a hole in the side that is going to line up to the strap that you pull to let the seat back down. So make sure that gets lined up. Once that's lined up, we can take and reach down. We've got a couple of straps to pull down on, get everything nice and snug. And then we're going to take the strap that came from the back, and just like in the front, we've got a buckle. So it's going to go through the top, down through the bottom, and pull it nice and taut. And then we're going to run this one across this way and run it through the exact same way. And pull that nice and taut. All right, now we can go ahead and pull up and drop that down. We can also pull on the seat and remove the back headrest. Just push in the 2 tabs. Headrest comes right off. Now we can take and just hook that right over top of our back seat. Pull it down nice and tight. Then what we're going to do is push this down between the seat bottom and the seat back. Also make sure that this hole right here, we have our strap coming through. That way we can pull this free from the back. All right, next we're going to pull our straps through and attach them just like we did before. All right, and there we go. We've got our seat back installed. Okay, now here's our headrest. Here's our headrest cover. When you look at for front facing, the part that has 3 rows of stitching, that is what's going to face the front. So what we're going to do to fit this on is just slide it right over top. And then we can pull this forward and drop the headrest down in position. All right, let's move to the next seat. All right, now the driver's side seat bottom is pretty similar, but obviously it's 2 seats instead of 1. So we're going to install it pretty much the same way. So get everything set up and lift it up. Bring this right over the top. All right, once we've got it hooked in place, we're going to make sure it's nice and lined up. And fit this between the seat bottom and the seat back. And just like on the other side, we've got the straps pulled down. And we've got straps to attach. All right, now once we have everything lined up where we want it, we can go ahead and cinch down the straps and tighten it up. And again, on this side, make sure that your strap is hanging out of the hole so that you can pull it and set the seat back down. All right, now to do the seat back, the first thing I'm going to do is remove both headrests, and those come off just like every other headrest we pulled off on this truck. And so next what we're going to do is take our rear seat back seat cover, run it back behind our seat belt. Then these holes up top, we want to go ahead and line those up to our headrest mounts. Kind of get it pulled a little snug. All right, next what we also want to do is kind of pull down on these and take our buckles that are down at the bottom and go ahead and start fishing those down between the seat back and the seat bottom. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and pull this seat forward. I'm going to show you how to do it. You're not going to be able to see the angle that I'm at, but I'll show you what lever I'm pulling once I pull the seat forward. So let me lift up. All right, now it's pulling forward. There's a lever right back here that pulls back this way. You can fit your hand in when the seat bottom is up. Once you pull on that, it detaches from this piece right here. We're also going to want to move that piece down a little bit so that it can latch back in place when we put it back up. Now we can turn our attention to attaching the seat back. You can pull the sides around, and it's going to be very difficult for you guys to see the buckles, but we're going to attach the buckles right back here the same way we did all the rest of the buckles. All right, now as this comes up to the latch, this V notch in the bracket here needs to line up to this peg. So we're just going to bring it up. All right, now it's latched in place. All right, now we're going to go ahead and install our headrest covers and reinstall our headrests. And again, on that center headrest, we've got 3 rows of stitching that faces the front. Get massaged into place, and there we go. Well, that concludes the installation. Guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure and give us a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the product, Check the link in the description below, and as always, if you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online.